Imagine you are a wheat farmer. It is 6,000 years ago. You are standing in the dust of Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers, and you are hungry for meat. You have grain, plenty of it, but the man who owns the goat doesn't want grain. He wants pottery, and the potter doesn't want grain either. She wants timber, and the man with timber wants something you don't have. This was the world before money, and it was a world quietly strangling itself. Welcome to Economics Worm. I'm Michael, and this is episode 1 of a 3-part mini-series, The Birth of Money. This is not a textbook story. This is the true dramatic account of how human beings solved one of the greatest economic problems in history. Economists have a name for the problem that wheat farmer faced. They call it the double coincidence of wants. For a barter trade to happen, both parties must want exactly what the other has, at exactly the same time, in exactly the right quantity. The probability of that happening across an entire civilization is almost zero. Think about what this means. A skilled surgeon who needs food can only eat if she finds a farmer who needs surgery. A teacher who needs shoes must find a cobbler who wants a lesson. The system collapses under its own complexity. And yet, this was how the entire ancient world operated. In Mesopotamia, around 6000 BC, the Sumerian civilization was growing fast. Cities were forming, trade networks were expanding, and the barter system was now breaking down at scale. Around 3000 BC, something remarkable happened. The Sumerians began using grain as a standardized medium of exchange. Not because grain was valuable as food alone, but because everyone agreed on its value. It was measurable, portable, widely understood. And then, in the temples and palaces of ancient Babylon, administrators began recording transactions on clay tablets. These tablets are among the oldest financial documents in human history. They show debts, credit, loans. This was the first banking system on Earth. But grain had limitations. You could not carry enough of it. It rotted. It wasn't precise enough for large transactions. And so the ancient world turned to something else: silver. By around 2000 BC, silver had become the preferred medium of exchange. But here's the problem: every transaction required a scale, standard weights, and a level of trust. The trust that the silver being weighed was pure and not mixed with cheaper metals. Trade was still slow, still complicated. Around 1760 BCE, a Babylonian king named Hammurabi wrote one of the most important legal documents in history, the Code of Hammurabi. Most people know it as ancient law, but look closer, and you'll find something extraordinary. It formalized the role of money in civil society. It set rules on debt, on interest, on wages. It created legal protections. In one document, a king had acknowledged what traders had known for centuries. Commerce cannot exist without a common measure of value. Humanity was getting closer. In episode 2, we travel to the ancient kingdom of Lydia, and we meet a king whose name became synonymous with wealth, King Croesus. What he did in the 7th century BC, you are still feeling the effects of today. This is Economics Worm, and the story of money is just beginning. For business and financial consultation, contact EcoFact today. Digging deep into the world economy, your economy explained.